Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Power Rangers Street Samurai. It may be episode 16. If it is, I owe everybody on YouTube a big apology. And sorry, guys, when you see this, the apology's there, but I would have caught up at the same time. So, yeah. I am Matthew. I am the GM for this lovely group of people, all of which join me on a pretty weekly basis to tell some fairly crazy stories. Pretty normal, but very crazy at the same point. And yeah, take it away.
Hello there, I am full of cold Michael. I will be playing John, our Gold Ranger today. Yes, I may be a little bit slow today, excuse me.
Today.
Damn.
Thank you.
Damn. Oh my god. Oh my, that sucks. I'm sorry. That hurts to see.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Hello. I am Panic. I play Wyatt, the Pink Ranger, who once entered a Dirty Dan lookalike contest and got 7th place.
There were only 6 people in the contest.
You kidding? It's a Dirty Dan lookalike contest. At least 300 participants.
Yeah.
Well then, all right. I am also Michael, part 2, the sequel name, and I am playing Zero, the White Ranger. That's correct. Hello.
Hello. I am currently getting tokens out of my box. That sounded wrong. I am Jay, and I will be playing Andronicus, the Silver Ranger today. And I absolutely have no idea who I am anymore.
Hi, I'm Sabina. I'm playing Iris, the Blue Ranger, and we'll see where this goes today. I have no idea.
And I guess that is back to me. And that's pretty scary, I thought, all things considered. But let's see where this goes. As a very brief recap, because we're just going to go over this very quickly. Last week, the Rangers successfully destroyed an overly angry robot, sassy, rocket equipped, just bent on destruction and all kinds of evil. Yeah.
I just don't know why he had to be mad. It's only a game.
Hey, he doesn't
It's
like
only a game.
being second player. First player or bust. And he
Why
chose
do I have to
bust.
be mad? I mean, I've heard that busting makes him feel good.
And
I'll shut up
after defeating this thing, they took its head. I believe that was the only part they took because a lot of the rest of it just kind of went boom. And
I mean, that
turned
tends to
into
happen
debris.
when someone puts C4 on your body. To
They
be
did
honest, it's a
indeed.
miracle we
C4
can recover the
is
head
a breaching charge.
comprised of C4.
Comprised
They-
exclusively of C4.
Returned to Earth from the space station that they were on, and back to
we're back
their
at
lovely base that has many names. None of
It
them,
has one name. It has a
none
single
of them
name,
overly appropriate for the stream. Yeah, this is where we left off, and it's here that you guys are going to tell me what you wish to do. We're going to pick on Full of Cold Michael.
Hello.
So nothing's changed then.
That'll teach him to be sitting there, rolling a cigarette whilst he's,
I'm listening. Doesn't mean I want to go first.
Oh,
Jesus.
too late. Full of cold Michael, having returned to the Earth after. Do we call this a
Sabbatical?
success or a failure?
I mean,
Did we
technically,
get away
we
with the
didn't
data?
get the information we wanted. We've just got a robot head that we have no idea if we can get the information off of or not. So, who knows?
Hard failure. Hard failure until proven successful.
Indeed. John will suggest to the team, right, I think it'd be best not to connect this thing up to the base.
Agreed.
Being
Good.
yeah, that's not connect this to my dick.
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa, buddy. Sorry.
You don't attach the head.
John, you and I do not have that
Understand.
kind of relationship. I don't need to know about that.
I think technically you'll still find that I have the head. I haven't given you the head yet.
Funnily enough, the head is still in his sack.
Apparently, it's going to be one of those days, guys.
Indeed. Anyway, John will carry on. It's probably not a good idea to hook it up to the base's systems. So, Iris, Andronicus, do you guys know any way that we could do some diagnostics on this kit without making our base
Well,
vulnerable?
We can always double check with the AIs, but technically we could always situate it between a set of isolated firewalls with some servers or a couple of blades that aren't physically or Wi-Fi connected to anything else. So even if it tries to connect to the server, or if it eats it or takes it over, then it still contains just that single cabinet. But we could also do it in like a padded cage, like a microwave chamber, so that it can't get a signal out if it has its own broadcast capabilities too. That would stop it from reaching beyond our borders. Don't you think, Harris?
Hell yeah.
Oh, apparently sound went out.
It should
At
be
least for one
fixed.
person.
Yeah, it should be fixed. It might just
keep
take a second.
talking. It might take a second to come through to the viewers. Just keep
Wait, Jay.
talking.
There we go.
Jay, hold on, Jay. Oh wait, well the sound's back, so I
won't.
won't say it. But I am gonna. Jay, I'm DMing you. Jay,
I'm
hold on.
not sure how I feel about you sliding into my DMs.
Oh, it's been muted since I started talking, so they missed the
Unfortunate.
whole burger thing.
Damn. I mean, look, to catch everyone up.
Oh,
The smart
you missed
people
the
are gonna
best
do
joke
smart
ever.
things.
Right.
The smart people are gonna do smart things, and the two dumbasses are gonna go get food for the team.
Yeah, pretty much.
Accurate.
Wait.
And Andy, where should we set up? Should we ask the AIs?
I think that's probably a good idea. Do you want to ask your miserable one, or shall I ask my one?
I think you should ask yours.
Okie dokie.
Looking around.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Saint. Are you there?
Ho ho. Whoa. What?
What did you call me?
I hear you had an exciting time in space.
We did. It went off with a boom, you might say.
Yes, that was a lot of. Well, they will be sending replacement glass up to these buildings for a while now.
I mean, that's got to be expensive for them, right?
Yes. And probably push out some other supplies that others need as matter
Well,
of
hopefully
priority.
only the douchebags that need like really big glass windows for the really big penthouses.
I was thinking about, like beer, vodka. The bars may do a bit bad business.
Okay, I'm not sure I understood that one, but next time, remind me next time I go to take something very explosive to the moon to pack more glitter and confetti so it looks badass and also funny.
Confetti. Yes, that
Confetti,
would be.
yes.
That
Maybe
would
on
be
a
very
second three
interesting to
timer
see.
so that the big thing goes boom and then the confetti comes afterwards and things are either burning and they're sparkly or it's just funny. Although, fun fact, if you've got too much of a density of glitter in the air and then you spark a flame, it'll go boom like a bomb would anyway. Just like in a windmill, if there's too many particles in the atmosphere and then there's a spark, the whole windmill would blow up.
Andronicus, you're getting off point.
I am, yes. So we got a little bit ahead of the enemy, and we need somewhere safe and secure that we can plug in its literal computer head, but in a way that it won't take over the world. So, does the base have any kind of microwavey proof space other than a microwave? Where we can plug in maybe an isolated computer system with maybe some double DMZ firewall set up so that it cannot reach outwards and that we can nuke it with fire from orbit because it's the only way to be sure, just in case.
Maybe not nuking from fire from orbit because base probably would not survive, but we have like clean room almost.
Yeah.
Are you
Where would
sure
we find the
it's
clean room?
no longer in there?
We have no idea. It's probably not, because I don't think it would want to hang around and be taken hostage. I think it was probably just a construct that it was using like a puppet on a string. Don't start singing the song. Don't start singing the song. But I think it fled because its eyes went dark when we blew it up. So
Yes.
I am 70%
Colored eyes,
certain it's
very good
probably
at
safe.
indicating life.
I mean, we should probably be more on the side of caution than careless. So any additional security measures that we can put in place, probably not going to be a bad idea.
Yes, I suggest you, Andronicus, John, You stay far away from this thing. It potentially could take control of components.
Okay. And Andronicus just thrusts the sack to Irish straight away. Perfectly on cue.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. And then he takes a step away sideways.
So,
Are
do
you
we have
ready?
anything like that? Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And he will guide you down through at first the elevator, through a twisting series of corridors and tunnels, and then at a certain point you are walking up stairs, downstairs. It almost seems like the most circuitous route possible, just to be circuitous, until you find yourself before a door that seems to be made of metal. It's got a circular turning locking mechanism, very old fashioned. There doesn't seem to be anything electronic on it at all analog.
Okay.
When you enter, there is a computer system set up. You can see that there are a couple of servers set up, but there is nothing that you can see, no cables, nothing that links it anywhere outside the room. There's even a generator in the room to provide power,
Awesome.
like old diesel generator.
Okay. And it's running?
It probably needs refueling, but Andronicus,
Diesel generator indoors.
yeah, it's not a good idea. I said
it
like
seems
an
a
old diesel
particularly
generator.
Bad idea. Okay.
I said like an old diesel generator.
I'm guessing it like plugs into some kind of exhaust system that purifies and filters and everything's magical.
Yeah, not like the gathering lovely exhaust fumes out like inside the building and
Yeah, this isn't like a GM
much
trap
death.
where we start
No.
doing the thing with the generator
No.
and then we pass out and die from carbon monoxide poisoning. Right,
No.
okay.
That was why it was like a diesel generator, just because I wasn't going to go into all of the exhaust.
Oh, the exhausting exhaust.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to kill anybody this time.
Yeah, cool, awesome, fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It's a trap.
Love you.
Not this time.
Okay, nice lady, I love you, but I know.
Oh no, I don't like that. Yeah, Iris will start booting everything up, getting everything prepared. She knows it's an older system and it's going to take a little bit, but make sure she has all the proper cords that she needs. She definitely closes the door behind her. Make sure it's nice and tightly closed.
Andronicus has instantiated some like big, like gauntletty leather gloves with like white fur trim around the tops, just so he doesn't have to physically touch the head.
Oh, so you're with me. So okay, cool.
John and the doctor are just kind of standing there watching. The doctor's taking notes for John.
Are you sure it's okay for you guys to be this close to it? I don't want like your. She points to your guys' augmentations.
Everything.
Yeah, to get messed up.
Gestures to John's everything.
She may have a point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, I know. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I know we were doing bits about the Burger Town, but I think that's actually what at least Wyatt's gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I used to think we were doing that because
Yeah, no,
Grace
that's
was here.
like I know it like sounds like
And
a joke,
it's-
but like, yeah, we can't do it. We're gonna go get food for the
Yeah.
team. That's a worthwhile endeavor.
Oh yeah, we've submitted our orders.
Yeah. So just like
I
Cool.
Just-
Andron, sorry.
I was going to say, just very quickly for anybody watching, anybody in the chat, in our own little chat, there is literally a screen full of burger orders that is just making me hungry.
It's like the group text.
Yeah.
What do you want for the burger joint? Oh,
I spelled that wrong, but I added something to my order.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We got you.
Yeah.
Me and Zero got this.
we got it.
They just literally
I
keep
can't-
adding to it. And it's just not fair.
Barbecue.
Oh, sorry, Andronicus.
I'm fucking
yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
And Andronicus takes instantiates the head out of the bag because I don't actually know if somebody else can instantiate something out of my my void space, let alone if they can pull a head out of my void space. And continuing from where he was mocking, he takes it out and he shakes it violently again. And then turns it over. He goes, well, it doesn't even have a little thing in that says whether it's unlikely or not. This is a crab magic 8 ball.
And it's a head.
There's alas, biotic. I knew him well, Horatio. Too highbrow.
Yeah, what you really should have said is, so no head.
As you finish shaking it and just,
Like a snow globe.
yep, you just hear from inside, outlook not good.
And
eyes-
Rodriguez drops it and runs to the door.
Open, just as it
Do we have a
lights
semi-sentient
up.
magic 8 ball now?
And from inside the heads, these 8 very
No!
thin, spindly appendages just click out.
Trigger
Write
warning,
it.
arachnophobia.
Instantly gonna smash it. I'm instantly
Trigger
gonna hit it.
warning?
Nope,
said,
that's
yeah.
good. Yep, that's fine.
For arachnophobia.
All good.
Are you warning other people or yourself? I just wanted to know.
Oh no, I was saying it out loud for other people. I
Okay.
kill spiders.
Okay, just wanted to
I
make sure.
murder these things.
Just wanted to make sure.
This head is just staring at, like, across the room between Andronicus and Iris, just slowly panning backwards and forwards. It doesn't seem to have any of the open hostility or anything that it previously had, any of the real intelligence. It has some sort of intelligence to it, just nothing quite as complex, because it was clearly able to give you a response to your joke. It knew enough to lean into it, and then its eyes
Should I
settle on Andronicus and just say, ask again later.
Okay, I don't like this thing having legs, for one thing. And I did roll an attack action, and I got a critical 17. Can I pull its legs off?
I thought you were outside the door.
Have we gone outside now?
Yeah, no, for sure. So you don't
Cool,
get
cool,
so you don't get, mind freaked.
cool. Okay, cool.
visions of you at some sort of window like Sully and
Yeah, like you
Monsters.
see in, but
Never
You just
did
hear
that
John
before.
shouting, then pull its legs off. None of that.
It doesn't seem hostile.
It's hostile to my
So-
mental health.
It's hostile to my mental health. Damn you, Torchlight. It's all your fault. And you're not even online anymore.
nope. I feel bad that he missed it.
He'll watch it later. But Iris will look at it and just say, trying to oh god, what is she gonna say? I had something and then I lost it. She'll look at to Andronicus and be like, what in the world? what
Both of you make me an alertness check. John, you can also make me an alertness check, but because of like the small hole of glass you've got, you're going to be rolling it at snag.
Okay, cool. I was going to say, if you give me a
Question.
downshift, I've only got a D2, so that'll give me snag anyway.
It's a
Am
difficulty
I-
10.
you-
It's not a trap. It's not anything like that. You're just trying to notice something.
Is this site based?
It is site based.
There's my character sheet gone. It was here a second ago. Aha, there it is. This is a that number.
Well, you blasted that out of the
Oh, no.
water.
Advantage. What?
Water
Yeah.
blasting.
11.
And last but not least,
I got a 3.
you got. So it's just the way he says it. I got a 3. Okay.
I'm in danger.
John, you can't see through the window. The glass is filthy. Definitely needs a good cleaning. Yep. On top of it being filthy, you've also just been so closely pressed, like nose flattened against the glass, that
You just got a little black nose.
yeah.
Schmutz.
Iris and Andronicus, you can see / tell that the damage that it had taken, the scorch marks, the scratches and like abrasive marks across it where it had tumbled across the floor, they're all gone.
Kill it with fire.
This thing appears to have been repairing itself.
Kill it with fire.
And whilst it doesn't have further parts to have reattached, it's looking pretty good.
I look at Andy and then I look at it. I'm like,
Okay, Smarty. Sorry, go ahead. I thought you should have.
I'm just looking at Andy and the thing like, what do we do?
John just pipes
Okay.
up, what am I missing?
Andronicus is reaching slowly into the bag. Okay, Smarty Head. Why is it that you are not dinged up anymore?
Do you not heal when you are giving time?
Let me rephrase this. We are not having a friendly conversation. I am
Why
not here
not?
to answer your questions. I need you to answer mine or you're going to cease to compute.
Why are we
Okay.
not having a friendly conversation?
So the point that I just made about I'm the one asking the questions, not answering the questions, okay? Go with that basis. Simple premise.
I
Okay?
do not understand.
Very simple. I ask question, you give answer, okay?
Okay. My systems initiated a repair while I was shut down.
Okay. What are you?
I am a robotic prototype. Specifically,
Okay. What is
I
your
am the
designation?
skeletal head of a robotic prototype.
Okay, and what is your designation? Why am I Scandinavian? And what is your designation?
You see, like, the jaw open, even though it doesn't seem to be forming any actual proper words. There's clearly some sort of microphones / speakers built in to process audio, and you just hear like a clicking noise as it's trying to process. And then I am unable to. Strange. I am unable to give you this information. Do you not have proper clearance?
Do you not have proper clearance?
What company are you from? Who made you?
I appear to be a Hesherman Arms prototype.
Hmm. How long were you shut down for?
It appears to be several hours.
What do you recall of the last 48 hours?
I was initiated approximately 17 hours ago.
Are you aware of any viruses entering your system?
Please hold.
Beach ball.
Do.
His eyes just turned.
You just hear the dial-up tone.
Starts playing
He starts playing Ipanema.
Whilst the robot appears to be performing some sort of diagnostics upon itself, we are going to see what Wyatt and Zero are up to, because they are on a burger run. Hopefully they saw my question.
How are we getting to the city?
I had to
Well,
refresh, so no.
we
No,
can't
okay.
take my sword.
The question was, how are you getting to the city?
I mean, the keys for the gold are just in the garage, so you could have taken.
Yeah, I feel like the real answer is we take John's sword at least to get to shore, like because we don't
I
want to.
can take mine.
Oh, can but another person can't fit in yours, can they? Because he specifically has the crew compartment for that.
Oh right, yeah.
Because no
Mechanic.
matter how big Zords are, they fit one person mechanically. Because there is an upgrade, which that's not the case.
I would say the two of you could
Yeah.
sort of
Nicola,
cram
yes,
in,
we-
but
I'm not.
The
Yeah, no, we're
crew-
not doing that.
what is the form of your Zord, Zero?
Oh God, what was it? It's like an RV thing. If I
Yeah,
remember
I would
correctly.
say you could. The difference being that you can't
There's a picture.
use like any weapons
Yeah.
inside of it or
So, yeah,
anything like that.
I can
It's
can
not
ride it, but I
designed to
can't
be.
do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, then we can take Zero's. Zero can drive.
I'd pay to see Zero drive.
I'm trying to teach Zero the lyrics to Gin and
Yeah.
Juice.
You make your way towards the city. You have no idea what's going on back at this clean room because obviously there no signal, no communications for obvious reasons. You make it to shore. You head towards the burger stand. Make me a either alertness or streetwise check. Alertness is perception based.
Heck yeah.
Difficulty, we're going to go with 12.
All right. We'll see if I can do that. Okay. I did in fact blow it out of the water.
Indeed.
24.
Oh, 2 successes.
On the alertness, out of curiosity.
Yeah, no, on alertness. Yeah, 24. With my mind, with my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Okay, so you both passed. Fantastic. So you
But I
both
have burgers on
noticed.
my mind.
Say again, sorry.
No, he said that he has burgers on his mind.
Yes, focus on his mind. You both notice as you're driving,
Sipping on
burgers
gin
on your
and
minds,
juice.
a whole, basically like a whole catalogue of food. You know, it's not just burgers at this point. It's onion rings, it's nuggets, it's fries, it's
We got the
sauces. Yeah.
list. We got the
But
list. Checking it
as-
twice.
Checking
In
it
honor,
twice.
in honor of Andronicus.
You say about 5 minutes through
Yeah.
your drive, you notice that there's not many cars on the road. The bus service seems to have been cut in half, and there's nowhere near as many people about either.
Well, I really hope this isn't a trap.
We always knew that their weakness was food. If we just waited for long enough, they would come to one of the burger trucks. Or the villain is actually Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town.
we're specifically going to a chain restaurant, a la Burger King called Burger Town.
Wyatt, you drive past the.
Can I I know I can't do anything offensive in the Zor, but can I morph just in I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm like, I do not want to be caught lacking.
You remember that as you drove past the
Oh, are we-
supermarket chain that you went to just a
Okay.
couple of days ago to. Oh,
Lost him. He'll be back.
Yeah.
He's back.
because of your crit. So yeah, as you
I did not
as you
crit.
were driving,
I got a degree of
no,
success.
the 24, the degree of success. Yeah. As you were driving past that supermarket that was kind of used to stock up on supplies not that long ago, you recall that as you drove past it, the windows were smashed, the shutters had been sort of broken open. There didn't seem to be anything left discarded on the floor or anything, but it does seem that possibly food shortages were already causing problems.
Where are
Oh
all the
boy.
people?
I mean, if we're lucky, simply not here. More likely,
In the burgers.
Lee Todd?
the meat is people. What the Soylent is the movie called Soylent Green, or is that just the product? That's from that movie. Y'all
It's the
remember that
movie,
movie? The movie about the hot
I think
dogs
that-
being
is that-
people.
I don't remember.
The hot dogs are
Yeah.
people. Like whatever the fuck. I don't remember what that movie is called. I just remember
Yeah.
the premise.
Yeah.
That or the whole
Yeah.
concept of corpse starch from 40k.
Yeah. God. You gotta grind up the deads to feed the not yet deads.
Oh, gross.
40k is a bad place. Shout out
As
my
you-
homeboys in the Demonculaba.
As you keep going, and as Zero proposes that question, like, where are all the people? You do see one of the local gangs, one of the smaller gangs, sort of slowly sneaking round a corner. You can see that they're armed, You've got firearms, knives, and around the
seems not
corner
good.
as you drive, there is a food delivery truck.
Oh boy.
Like so they're headed to this food truck, armed and dangerous.
There appears to be.
And, all right.
I'm gonna roll up the window.
Detour.
God damn it! No! Why would we stop them? Why on earth?
And I
would we
want to
stop
just
them?
like park between these gang dudes and the food truck. Roll down the window. No. Bad.
At least let us get our burgers first, then set fire to the place.
And I did also shimmy shimmy. They were both morphed.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy up.
Shimmy shimmy up.
Shimmy, shimmy up. Shimmy, shimmy up, pink.
I'm so sorry.
I hate you all. Just, I hope you know this.
Michael, apologize for nothing ever. Michael, if you never apologize, you'll never feel guilt.
Your sudden, like, skid and parking in between them and the delivery vehicle catches them unaware, catches their attention. And as you roll
No,
down the
bad.
window and just, they kind of look at you like,
Zero, I swear to
What
God,
the-
if you make me shoot civilians.
and weapons are slowly being kind of aimed in your direction.
So I get. I don't want to roll intimidation. Can I make a targeting-based intimidation check by like shooting very close to them but not hitting them?
Just point your big ass cannon at them. Just...
No,
That's
but then
not
I will have to roll intimidation, which I'm bad at.
I will say yes, but
It's got to be real good. It's got to be
I'm
real.
going to say
real
yes,
good.
but with 2 downshifts, because there is an intimidation trait that you can add to a weapon, and you do not have it.
I don't have that. That's true.
But maybe later.
Okay, so 2 downshifts, which I start at 3d6. 2 downshifts takes me down to d12, correct? Or does it take me to d10? Because 3d6 to d8, d8 to d12.
3d6, 2d8,
2d8,
d12.
D12. Yeah,
It's
D12.
weird that doing
We're
it
going
the other
down
way
two.
around is throwing my head out. D12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at d12, I'm then going to aim, which brings me back up to 2d8, as long as that's okay.
Yep.
And I
Aiming
am
for not them. Yeah.
and I'm God. Yeah, no. I think I'm using my power weapon.
If he fumbles, does he accidentally shoot one of them?
If I fumble but I still make the shot, I take one of their heads off.
Oh no! Remember, we aren't terrorists.
We're not
Let's find
supposed
out
to be.
today.
It's for
God.
your own good.
Well, that's a look, I know that fell on the floor, but not in my dice box. But that was an 8 on a D8. I'm keeping that.
Floor dice don't count unless they're crits. Is that the humor?
Exactly. All right, it's not the best I could have done, but it is still a 21.
I would say yeah.
21.
At
Critical
21,
21, yeah.
you kind of you managed to climb out of the car enough, or out of the
Just what Omega
mechanically, I have to open the door, get out of the car, and aim the gun.
Yeah.
But I feel like
out of his
I feel
own
like
private
narratively,
domicile.
I'm just like, I have my full body across the back seat, like the back seat of the car, with the barrel like resting, with like the gun barrel resting on like the open window. It's like, do not.
and I'm going to say your shot. Like, there is now a chunk missing out of the floor.
Yeah, no, there's a tungsten rod embedded in the ground, like right between someone's legs.
And
Don't.
there is a very conspicuous looking puddle.
As I just cock it one more time. Do not.
Don't. Yeah, we're gonna this way.
I'm going to the
Goodbye.
library.
Glad we understand each other.
And they run. They just run. Like they are gone.
God, I hope no one took a picture of me doing that. My psyop is in shambles. Zero.
What do you mean? We just stopped at a robbery.
I know, but what if it was just that they were so poor that they couldn't afford food? What if we just trotted on the downtrodden?
But
Hey,
they had
yeah.
guns and knives. They were going to.
Hey, panic. Odds or
what's up?
evens.
What am I looking at?
Odds or evens.
Jim, you have spent a story point. You have spent a story point so that someone got that on camera, or
Odds or evens.
Oh, odds or evens? Oh, what's the most I've ever lost on a coin toss? Evens, baby, let's go!
Okay, so evens, nope, nobody saw this. Odds, somebody did in fact.
Yo, flip the coin.
Catch
I
this.
want some time wizard shit. Damn it!
Oh,
There we go.
My whole
Time wizard
field.
backfired.
No. Sometimes you lose a time wizard, and that's what happens.
But little did you know, now you can summon 1,000 dragon.
The worst fusion monster. I'd like to
I'll roll down.
I'd like to spend all our story points to gamble again.
As
All of
Wyatt's
them.
climbing back in, I'll roll down the other window. You look at the food cart guy. You're welcome, and then back up and go.
The food guy, as he comes out of like this house near the van, he sort of looks at you and he's like, What's the problem?"
Oh, you were gonna get robbed.
Completely.
You're welcome.
Someone was going.
You were gonna rob me?
No. Why would Hold on. First of all, calm yourself. No one would say that out loud. No one would be like, "We were gonna rob you, but then we didn't." That's insane. We stopped somebody from robbing you.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go somewhere else without doing anything else to you.
Yeah.
We were not going to rob you. That's insane. No one would say that. I'm like ranting to myself now more than him about the idiocy of like the belief that someone would be like, "We were gonna rob you and now we're not." That's so crazy. Zero, let's get out of here. We gotta go to an uptown burger town because this place is in trouble. We gotta get out of
This
here.
isn't even the burger place.
It's
This
not.
is Thai Tuesday.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Come on, Zero.
Once the
Come
truck's
on,
got all
come
that's
on,
left is a
Ranger.
tungsten rod and a puddle of urine.
Yeah. Come
He
on.
looks very
Come on, White Ranger.
confused as he's just like,
That's an insane statement for anybody to make.
How dare you?
We were gonna rob you and now we're not. That's the thing a person says. What the hell? It's like get back in the
Mom?
car ranting and raving.
I think I might have just. I think someone. What do you call it if someone was going to rob you but they didn't?
That's not a thing. That's not a
Reverse
thing people do. So, like Zero is fully driving away. I'm yelling at this guy out the window.
Yeah, I think I
That's
need a
not
new job
real.
too.
Jesus.
Yeah.
God.
I don't know, man.
I know we're fighting to equalize everything, you know, like make sure that people who are downtrodden can get up without having to worry about being crushed by corporations. But sometimes they're just so fucking stupid. It's like,
Yeah.
God, I know I'm fighting on behalf of you, but Jesus Christ.
We are.
He makes good noodles, though.
I just saw Jay's comment on Twitch chat. That's not a gun. This is a gun.
That's not nice.
You leave the
God.
Thai place and you head further in towards the nicer sections of the city, leaving behind.
I do want to put a message in the group chat that says it's entirely possible that I've fumbled our psyop, and that is on me, and I apologize for that. I may have messed up, but we did stop a business owner from getting robbed. So
Iris and I can't receive text at this moment.
yeah, no. So John gets
Thank you
that.
for leaving a message.
I worked so
Text
hard.
me.
To us.
I'm driving right now. Text urgent if they need to see the message.
You drive further in towards the nicer part of the cities. You get to this burger chain, and the
Should
queue.
we shimmy down before we order?
We should definitely park, shimmy down, order, get back in, shimmy
I hate
up.
you all. I hate you all.
I hate it so much.
What's so bad about it? I could say something way worse.
It makes me laugh every time.
How is that a bad thing?
I think it is probably the least Power Rangers-y. You know, in the Venn diagram of Power Rangers and like
comedy?
dystopic future, like cyberpunk theming.
Shimmy,
if you
shimmy
could
up
get
is like
And then
way
over
out.
here. Yeah.
as far away, like 16 miles in the other direction on a different chart, and an alternate reality is morphing call, shimmy up / down. Meanwhile, in some other reality, there's a My Little Pony Power Ranger crossover game where the ponies are like, "Let's morph, motherfuckers!"
It's morphin' time, you motherfuckers! I'm
The
like
ponies-
6-year-olds playing it.
When they morph, the explosions actually do damage things behind them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're just like,
I can't wait to watch the My Little Pony Fuck Rangers campaign.
Renegade, I am so sorry. Oh.
I'm dead.
Ryan, if you're watching, please stop 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I'm laughing too hard.
Yeah,
It's right
This will
there.
happen.
We committed the bit.
Look,
you
y'all want to
shimmy
take a
shimmy
break?
down.
Y'all want to take a break so we can like calm down? Is that necessary? I don't know. Like, thing is, the longer you focus on Wyatt and Zero, the more jokes we're gonna make.
This is valid.
You shimmy down. You go to the burger place. You get your burgers. You
Wait, hold
get
on,
back in.
can I actually make the order so that Twitch chat can like know what the order
Do you know what?
is? 'Cause it
Yes, make the order. And
All right.
and
Sorry for my
if
actions and what I've
anybody
done.
doesn't get what's in their order, I would like them to please make a note of it.
It's gonna be. This is gonna be team breaking decisions. All right. Cool.
I'm glad you
All
still
right.
have it because I had a goddamn refresh.
Yeah. No. I have the list. It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
I do remember very specifically 6 chicky nuggies.
That's part
you
of it.
walk up to the counter, and of course, there's no person. There's just screens everywhere to order
Thank
food
God.
from.
Thank.
That's
all
not
right,
even
so I
dystopian
can
at this
I
point.
can
This
tap
is
this in.
just
Yeah. No. That's just
yeah.
a normal McDonald's. Like.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna start inputting stuff. I'm like, all right. First up, bacon cheeseburger, onion rings, 1. Then barbecue. Was it quarter or quarter pounder for sure. Barbecue quarter pounder with Cajun fries, pickled lettuce, mayo fried onions, 6
Pickles,
chicken
nice.
nuggets, chocolate milkshake. Then and then XL bacon double cheeseburger and fries, and then I just hit that 3 times.
Yep.
Zero. What is Zero? You got anything specific you want?
Yeah, I want the spicy burger, Cajun fries ×4.
Yes, sir. I input his spicy burger and Cajun fries 4 times. Thank God these AIs gave us a black card because it hurts my real wallet considering this order. And then I input like a chicken sandwich for me. Chicken sandwich
Happy
meal.
meal.
So chicken sandwich meal. So like like chicken sandwich, fries, drink.
Oh, almost forgot. I need 3 super shakes.
All right, put those in. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Andronicus?
I have a question. What is the toy in the children's meal this week?
I look over to the meal screen. So look at like the whatever the Burger Town equivalent of a Happy Meal is.
I'm
Like,
good.
what-
I want to spend a story point. It's a small Andronicus.
First of all,
With a
First of
kicky
all,
ass.
I feel like that would cost way more than a story point because that's insane.
Ninja exists.
Ninja does exist.
Think
Ninja
about if you
burger.
went to a McDonald's and you were like, I wonder what the Happy Meal toys are, and it's
It's you.
literally your real life friend. Like, it's like
Aw.
there is a figure of Joe, the guy you know, who is your friend in the what?
It is
No.
a pony with a bite mark shape, like figure, like a drawing on its butt.
Mhm. It's got like a wait, but is it like a real like chunk out of its ass, or is it like a tattoo?
Nope,
in the
it's
shape
like a
of mouth?
tattoo almost.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a what? My audio crackled.
Uh,
What is
It is a pony with
a
a
pony?
like
Right,
a
got you.
mouth, like a mouth biting, almost like tattooed on its
All
butt.
right.
Like
All right.
cutie
So
cups.
good to know. Good to know. Good
Yeah.
to know that it is in fact a tattoo, and no one was eating this pony's ass. I would have so many questions.
That would be
And-
question.
I should have
I would
asked
have
for
so many
margarita with
questions,
a
and I'm
salted
not
rim.
gonna lie. I feel like regardless of the answer to the questions I get, the response after that is like a bullet in the leg of whoever I'm asking the question. I feel like there's no answer to that question that doesn't result in someone getting shot. But yeah, I put in this
I'm gonna-
absolutely massive order, and then I go sit in a booth.
I'm gonna
Zero.
reach over and I'm gonna add 5 ponies to the order.
Five happy. You're getting 5 Happy Meals.
Just
Five
so-
Five
Happy
Jolly
Meals,
Meals.
Toys?
Just the toys.
That's
Happy
not.
Meal is
No,
trademarks that the Jolly Meals.
we're not gonna be that customer. Come on, it's
Yeah, we are.
so uncouth.
Wait.
Zero. Zero. I will eat the Happy Meals.
Okay. So now 5 Happy Meals and then 5
I
more
don't
ponies.
like this.
No. Zero.
What toys are in each box?
So
That's what he was
You-
rolling for.
you take a seat, you get comfortable. You don't have to wait too long.
Wow,
and
really? That's awesome. This
Again,
Burger
huge
Town's getting
order.
a 5-star on Yelp.
no people are involved at any point because at the center of the table, a large
Is it like a
circle
fabricator.
descends and lifts up, and there's your food.
Sick. Ah, shit. We forgot to order them to go. Now we just gotta carry all this shit. Fuck. We start the long and arduous process of carrying all this shit to the car.
That's when you
Like-
just go up to the
I
thing and
mean-
request to-go bags.
If it's all on a tray, Zero just picks up the tray and we're good.
Oh, we can't take the tray out. Zero. I'm trying to educate Zero on like fast food etiquette, and it's not working.
No.
And for the record, you get 2 more of these red and white ponies with that bite mark. You get 2 of a green pony with what appears to be a spanner and wrench, a magnificent mane, and you get 1 white, black, and pink pony with what appears to be like a musical note of some description or something of that ilk with wings. And unfortunately, there does not appear to be a person to complain to get your toys swapped.
No,
As long as
Kelsey.
you got the correct amount, it's not a big deal.
Sad.
I also ordered 5. There should be 10 ponies total, so we're good. Five had 5 kids meals and then 5 ponies. on
Oh,
the
5
side.
kids meals and 5 ponies. Oh,
More rolling.
I
This
thought you changed
asshole.
them. 1 second.
We have a stable of ponies at this point.
Oh Jesus!
Then I'm gonna. Then after we meticulously load all this stuff up into the
I
car,
made this.
we load this stuff meticulously into the car. I'm gonna
Go
go over
to
to
you.
the sauce box dispensary,
I'm
and I'm gonna be like, all right. I'm gonna be like, all right. I need 6 honey mustard sauce boxes, 8 barbecue sauce sauce boxes, 10 Cool Ranch. Like I'm just getting a shitload of sauce boxes.
Zero.
Oh,
just
I
reached
forgot to
over and
order
picked up
ketchup.
the
Get a bunch
What
of
the
everything.
no one's getting ketchup. We have ketchup at home.
Ketchup
the
at
ketchup
home.
you have at home.
You're not my dad.
You sound like my mother.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm a strong believer that home ketchup is better than fast food ketchup. If I have the option to choose between the two, I want the home ketchup every time.
You're not my real dad.
You're not my home ketchup. You'll
You're not
never
my
be
home
my
sauce.
You'll never be my home ketchup.
Catsup? Nope.
Yeah, I wipe them out.
I
on
love
sauce
that
boxes.
we're spending so much time for him to roll ponies.
So what did you do in your session when we rolled for how many Jolly Meal toys we got of
Well-
different types? We spent ages in the fast food restaurant ordering food. Okay, well, did you do anything with the robot head?
All right,
No, not really.
No.
All right, we got five cutie cups, 4 combustion Kevins, 3 Sonic Serenades, 2 Kelsey Kabooms,
No,
And what?
5s are cutie cups.
5
So
Sonic.
you
Yeah, so we
got-
got 2 cutie
And a
cups. one,
partridge in a pear tree.
we got 2 combustion Kevins, 3s. We got 1. We got 2 Sonic Serenades. How many 2s you get? 1, 2, 3. We got 3 Kelsey Kabooms and 1s. We got 1. We got 1 True Blue.
One true.
So you got a whole set.
We
Yeah.
did get at least one of everything.
Woohoo!
Zero is very
set.
excited that we got a whole set. And
I
the
did- Sorry.
is there a shoelace or something similar in the garbage?
100%.
We have
Okay.
string at home. What are you doing?
I need it now.
You do
take
not
one-
need trash string.
One, gonna take one of the Sonic Serenades and he's gonna hang it from his rearview mirror.
With trash string.
We could
Hey,
do
hey.
this better.
With
I want
unhygienic
it
trash
now.
string.
Ugh. So yeah, we get back in the all-terrain vehicle, or whatever it's called, whatever you're. We get back in the minivan. We shimmy up, and then we're heading back. Iris, it cannot be that funny to you. You cannot do this. There's no way.
I told you it makes me laugh every time.
It's wild.
And then you laughing makes me laugh, and it's a
I'm
goddamn
sorry. Laughing's contagious.
Seeing you explode in the corner over every time I say the word shimmy shimmy is
Shimmy,
insane.
shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy up.
Yep.
It sounds so fun.
And unless we're about to get jumped, I think we're gonna head back.
You successfully drive home. You do notice more broken glass, more broken shutters, more closed down businesses,
God.
less people
This
on
is
the
bad.
street than you'd expect.
I'm actually,
How do we? But how do we
Zero's gonna,
fix
like
the
turn
economy?
the radio on and like try to find the news? Like what is
Oh
happening?
yeah, is there a news channel we can like?
Yeah.
These riots seem worse than usual.
Like we were gone for a couple of days. What happened?
Good lord.
News at 11 or
Due
now.
to terrorist attacks on the Lunar Gateway
That's a
station,
stretch.
supplies have been limited We are
Oh, God
waiting
damn it.
for food deliveries to
They
clear
used
new
they used our
security
raid as an
measures.
excuse to start starving these people.
The food is currently in orbit around the station. However, these new security measures are ensuring that these deliveries are taking more time than they would ordinarily. We
Bullshit.
do not have any footage of the attack, unfortunately, as someone or someone's scrubbed this footage from our systems. We will be
Huh.
back with you for more news later on today.
Zero,
Well,
we need
that's
to make a
not
note.
good.
We need to make a note. Our next space mission is just going to be getting those supply drops and bringing them down ourselves.
I was gonna say it's in orbit. Do you think Andy can just go get it?
We'll have to ask about it.
I mean, he's got that weird thing he does now.
God, I hate these Lord, I can't stand these motherfuckers.
We are going to pan back to the
To the serious portion of the game.
to the serious portion of the game.
Damn, damn, Jay, I can't believe you finally given birth to the channel.
9 months.
It's been 9 months, dude.
It's a girl.
You've had the report from the robot. As far as it can tell, there's been no intrusions. There's been nothing. But you know 100% that yesterday something else possessed it, and it scuttles slowly backwards and forwards, tapping its temple with one very thin appendage, just tick, 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 tick. The other 7 enabling it to move ever so slightly lopsided, but it does quite easily. Do you have any further questions? I appear to be missing significant amounts of data.
Well, it's not the only thing. What data do you have?
Do you have security clearance?
Can
I have all
check-
sorts of security clearances.
Can I check my my computer to see if I have any of Suzumi's data, like security clearance information?
I will say you got some data from her, so I would say you can make a technology check to try and gain access. You already gain edge, so I'll say you gain an upshift on the check.
I also have an upshift, so from
You get
I
another
would
upshift.
assist.
hey, look at all these upshifts. Would this be hacking or
Yep.
just technology? Okay, so that's 2 upshifts in my edge. Correct?
Do you get an upshift from me assisting too?
Yes.
Aldo?
So that I was
Yeah.
counting that one.
Is that one of the 2? God, it's
Yeah.
You
close.
said you already
Um,
gain an upshift.
I got one from
Me.
from him because I haven't used that one yet.
You gain one from me, situational,
Oh, okay.
and
So I
one
get 3.
from Andronicus.
So I get 3
Captain
upshifts.
Kate.
Captain Cake.
Captain
see-
Cake.
And
Man.
11. That's great.
You saw his juicy butt cheeks and got distracted.
I'm going to use my augment. I think that's what I could do. I think I can use it on anything. 1 minute.
I want to say 1 or 2s. You can
I
reroll
can
1 or
reroll
2s.
1s and 2s with aptitude augmenter. I can
Yep.
and it I may reroll 1s and 2s while using that skill. So I'm gonna re-roll this
D10.
D6. Oh, can I
The
re-roll all these
D12.
ones?
Yeah, reroll
Yeah.
the D12, the D10, the D6, and the D4.
It's
A
the D8.
12, the 12,
D8.
the 8, and the 4, and the 1, technically. Or the
So
2.
I can re-roll all those at once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, separate them with a comma.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Slash then R
Thank you. I always mess this
every
up.
time.
I'm used to r// because that's what I use on Discord.
All right.
/r D6 D8 D12 with commas in between the D6 and D8.
I think so, yeah.
D4.
I'm just gonna roll them one at a time because it's being weird. Oh, it was my D2.
The D2, the D4, the D8, and the
It's
D12.
D2, the D8, and the D12.
There's no point in rolling the D4 because you got a 5 on the D10. So even if you got a 4 on the D4,
That's true, yeah. It's pretty much really just 8 and 12 that can help
Yeah.
you here.
D8.
or that'll help.
That
And
did
then-
not do what I wanted
Makes
it
it
to
a
do.
critical 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then let me just do the D12 real quick. And a 7. So what that brings up to
Critical 14.
Crit 14.
with the 8 and the 7.
The 8 and the 6. Because you've got the base 6 and the 8 is now the highest. So that'd be a critical 14.
Mm-hmm. Critical 14.
Promise.
That's pretty good.
I'm just rereading the thing. It says pick one skill in which you have at least one level. You may re-roll 1s and 2s while using that skill. The grid tech may be chosen multiple times. So wouldn't it count both?
You still only get to take the highest
Your
skill
highest.
dice.
It's not like they got
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's the critical 14.
You're able to gain some access to this lovely skeletal head, and whilst it's plugged into the clean room computers, you're able to download some of the data that it has. Not all of it, unfortunately, you're able to encrypt or decrypt, just because the access codes you do have don't give you access to it.
Mhm.
You do see that this particular robot frame it's insane. It's meant for war. The ones you fought previously are meant for security. Even the centaur robot with the legs is meant to chase down things that can move faster, outmaneuver people, hurt them. This thing is meant to assimilate weapons, equipment. It can absorb things, rearrange it, heal itself, repair itself, and it even has a file that you can't access that just says project growth.
Well, that doesn't do well.
It's not in Leet Speak or anything.
Nope, just project growth.
Sir, mind the growth. Sir, your growth. Sir.
But for anybody watching this, not seeing the Twitch chat later on, Pony Team 5 is now canon. within Street Samurai. It got, according to the dice rolls, 12 seasons and 4 movies. We don't know how, but the dice roll said so.
Because it's just that amazing.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I think
Tony
it was the
Hawk
characters
Power
that
Armor.
brought it to life. The voice acting. Yeah.
He has a voice
Yeah.
acting.
Do we now have to record 12 seasons and 4 movies?
Yeah,
12 seasons and 4
believe
movies.
this is how. I can't believe this is how I get the notification I'm being kicked off this channel.
It's okay. We'll replace Michael with you halfway through because he lost track of how many seasons and movies we were doing.
we can't do that because I refuse to play a My Little Pony game.
You say that now, but when your
No.
pony is covered in armor and has a grenade launcher,
Yeah, you're wearing dead Decepticons,
All right,
dude.
yeah, but here's the thing. Am I a pony though? Am I a pony?
There are dragons
You
now.
could be a
You could
dragon.
be a dragon.
You could be a dragon.
All right. Then I'll change the question up. Am I quadrupedal?
No, you could be a dragon that stands on
Be
2
a dragon.
legs.
That is worse. That is you have to know that's worse.
but anyway,
I'm sorry.
apologies.
I'm
my
It's
dragon
been an
stands on
episode.
2
We've
legs.
lost the plot. So sorry, everybody watching.
I would like
We
to
had a
romance the
plot.
dragon, please.
I'm gonna have to
You
edit
got-
this so badly when it comes to actually uploading
You
it.
guys interrogate.
It'll just be the opening and the closing, and that's it.
Welcome to Street
Or
Samurai.
like
Thanks
that's
for
also
watching.
bad.
See you next time.
There's no good option in this. Anyway, fuck it. Yeah, me and Zero bring the food back.
Yep.
Hey guys, break time. Dinner.
You get a knock on the door from John. Just like a boom, 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 metal upon
Still
metal
staring through his little cubby hole.
as he's still staring through the window. Boom, boom, boom.
Hold on.
Good.
Hello. Food.
Hold on. I asked the robot head if he will go into sleep mode. And just stay here.
Put
There
it in
is
some
no
kind of container.
network connection. How may I receive updates?
We will tell you.
I still do not believe you have accurate clearance.
He's still hooked up to the computer, right? I manually put him into sleep mode.
Pseudo sleep.
Legs just flop and it just.
The legs
And
are
then-
still upright. The one that was tapping on its head is just like still there.
Like Charles Xavier.
Definitely a pondering look.
And then it just tips over and tumbles to the floor.
I would like to put it into a lockbox, like a non-edible lockbox, and put a camera pointing at it from outside the room that's watching it, and if it moves, have one of the AIs alert us to the fact that it's not sleeping.
And then lock it in this room.
Put it in a
Basically, if it
special
tries to escape, I want
bulletproof
it to be
box.
burned to death. Yeah. And then a giant hammer to smash it.
It's okay. The robot
Bang,
works
bang.
on the honor system. You can trust it.
I don't believe you.
Put it in like a 6-inch thick perspex box and
No
bury it
metal?
under a foot of concrete. No metal. Bury it under a foot of concrete and we'll come back to it later.
Seems fair. It's not like it has
It's a
metal
time capsule.
appendages to just like.
No.
We break its legs
No.
off first. Jesus.
You set it in Bakelite so it can't move them.
Yeah, we're humane here. We pull his legs off first.
We treat it like you do any crustacean. We stick it in a pot of boiling water until it dies. And then we eat it.
Okay.
And this
Once
is why I
it's all
don't eat
locked
seafood.
up.
But yes, robot is
Once it's all locked
securely
up.
secured. Room is sealed.
Okay. Then
And
we'll.
it's being monitored from outside the room. Yeah.
Then I'll-
This is going to become a face hugger. It's going to be a nightmare of like numerous proportions. I'm calling it now. We're going to need Sigourney Weaver and like a giant exo frame.
What is
Well-
it with you and Sigourney Weaver?
I don't know.
Have you
She's
seen her?
very useful in a pinch. You know? Whether it's aliens, whether it's xenomorphs, whether it's on a spaceship when you shouldn't be on a spaceship, you know, whether you need somebody to guide you around like a sea life center, she's always there.
All right, I'll go and eat the food. I'll go and get my food.
She's the gatekeeper.
As you
Good
get
work.
to the food,
As I'm eating 5 Happy Meals
and as you like
and a chicken sandwich.
retrieve the bits and pieces out of the tray that is yours, is there anything missing from your specific meals? Anybody?
I mean, mine has pickled lettuce in it instead of pickles and lettuce, but I suppose I can live with that. It's got pickles and lettuce in it, technically.
No, I just forgot to order a drink, so I'll just grab something from the fridge.
It's okay. It's okay. We've got highballs.
We have paint thinner.
Have you?
we bring out like shochu highball out of the cabinet.
Yeah, no. Onion rings and a bacon cheeseburger. I'm good.
I am so hungry right now. I could eat a scabby dog between 2 pissy mattresses.
What?
Huh?
I don't want to know.
Have you never heard that saying?
Andronicus, what the hell are you talking about?
That when you are so hungry, you could eat a scabby dog between 2 pissy mattresses, like a sandwich.
Definitely not a thing.
No.
For sure not.
No.
Actually.
never-
Definitely a
Hold
saying.
on. Hold on.
Nah, not.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Hold
I
on.
start googling.
Zero's like, yeah, I've heard that.
Zero, you haven't heard.
Andy
Any...
high five, Zero.
I just eat my food.
It is definitely thing.
All right, I eat
So-
the food and update everybody on the robot.
Well, that's weird. Also, the streets are empty. There's no food because of terrorists on the space station.
The
Which-
corporates have used our attack as an excuse to start delaying food shipments to Earth.
Yeah. Apparently, it's just in orbit. Can you go get it, Andy? Can you just fly up and bring it down?
I am not sure that that is how I work.
Okay, Matt, history check. When did they start growing food on the moon?
It's less. I feel like it's less growing and more synthesizing.
It's not even that they synthesize it on the moon. The space station is basically. I'm trying to think.
Horticultural.
The space
center.
station is the Suez Canal.
Yeah.
Everything goes through.
That's weird.
So instead of shipping it through trains or through boats or anything like that,
Yeah.
they fly it up
Geosynchronous, and then yeah.
and bring it down to wherever it needs to be.
Okay, so even if it's coming from other parts of the world, they still
It
fly
goes
it
into
up and then
space
bring it
first.
down.
So it would be
Yeah.
coming from somewhere like maybe parts of Europe.
I feel like China would have gone fully agricultural at this point. That or
It wouldn't
Yeah,
be
so,
coming
like-
from anywhere nearby, not local, and not in the quantities that you would be needing to feed.
Okay.
The whole city.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it was coming from like a different part of the United States, like so we're on the West Coast, it was coming from like the East Coast, it would still go up and then come back down. Okay.
Somewhere that close, you'd probably get like mag rail.
transport.
Yeah, but
God,
we're talking like
this Mag
food
rails are so
from
cool.
food from Europe, food from China, parts of
Okay.
South America, the African continent.
Well, Matt's frozen for me. Is he frozen for anyone else?
No.
No, good hit.
No, he's moving again.
And I
um,
got to refresh. All right.
Andronicus.
Yes. So, Iris, you know the food that's in orbit for the moon, is it stored in like landable drop pods? Could we maybe take over the software that's the guidance system and crash it back to Earth, and then maybe we can requisition it and distribute it to the people in the city so they have food, and then we look like heroes?
I can
Be
definitely
very
bet.
good for our PR.
The psyop might not be ruined after all.
I could definitely do some research after I eat this food.
Finish your burger, yes.
Yes.
Sounds like a game plan.
If all else fails, I'm sure that between Zero and I, we can throw John into orbit. He can catch the food, and then we can reel him back in like fishing, like spear fishing.
I'm
That'd
really
be good.
surprised you said John and not Wyatt, considering Wyatt is like canonically like 5'3".
I mean, I'm in.
I mean, I might just
Sounds
be
like
trying to
fun.
make Michael speak because he can't breathe through his nose at the moment.
Oh, okay. Not see that message.
Thank you so much.
I'm just in it.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like fun. Like, what? Like, question: how am I going to land again, though?
How do I survive?
Well, we
that?
will attach a long rope, a very long rope, and a reel.
Yeah, I feel like physics don't work like that, dude.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Sounds
People
like
do
an
science.
Where's the shop go?
Your crew is showing.
Oh, is that what we call it? I'm sorry. I will try and wear better trousers next week.
Yeah, so
Oh, no.
as she's eating her onion rings, she'll do some research on the shipping containers for the food.
Make me a technology check, hacking.
Mhm.
Whilst you're doing this, there is a new post posted to the social media account, and whilst Wyatt was the one that made the shot, because of how he was laying in the RV, because of how far back he was and the length of his rifle, all you see from the angle of the camera
God damn it, Jay.
is Zero morphed, swerving, shouting, and then all of a sudden, like an explosion of dust and debris,
And piss.
someone wetting themselves, and then a group of people just running away. Very conspicuously, there are no weapons in sight for the other group.
No.
Yep, psyops a bust. God damn it.
I'm doing research. I can't ask what happened.
I mean, I can just like give you sit rep while you do your research.
Yeah. What happened?
We stopped a
We saw-
robbery.
We saw that group of individuals making their way towards a food shipment for a Thai restaurant, going towards it with weaponry, trying to rob the shipment. Zero swerved in to park the car between us and them. And then I shot at them to make them stop trying to rob the place.
Looks like the audio cut again. So
It should not be.
hello, can you hear us?
There is nothing on the audio that should be
Hello.
not working.
Hello, can you hear me?
Papa, can you hear me?
Can everybody hear us?
You wanna build a snowman?
Torch, did you just mute the thing and then you didn't realize?
Are you on mute?
I will call you out. I'm allowed to.
With that wonderful critical 22 for
You
Iris,
wanna hide a body?
so they essentially use very large freight. I'm trying to
Containers?
paint a picture here.
His headset died.
Wah, wah.
Dag nabbit, Torchlight.
Damn it,
You
Torch.
had me all panicking here. and your headset died.
I'm gonna fight you. Okay.
To get the supplies up into space, they essentially use a ramp, which is a magnetic launcher. They put everything into large shipping containers. They launch it up
Extreme
just
eating.
outside of atmosphere, just outside of the large pull of gravity, and they're then caught by drones, pulled in towards the station, and assigned shipping directions. And they'll be pulled back down into entry. Any that are needed to be unloaded or loaded into anything, some of them might be needed to be unloaded into the station itself. Some of them might be supplies for the station, like replacement glass for broken windows, food for the station. So at the moment, essentially, what you've got is at least a dozen, if not more, food containers just in orbit around the station. Drones attached to them, making sure that they're not straying out of their path. And when they're ready, like a truck, something will pick them up and fly them back down to where they need to be.
All right, I'll explain this to everybody else and be like, to hack one of these drones, I'm going to need a wider signal in order for it to possibly bring it back into the atmosphere. And even then, when it crashes, it'll probably destroy everything.
Is there any technology, either in the base or in the city, that we could use to amplify your signal?
Maybe, but even with that, we risk destroying what we can, and unless the drone can deliver it safely to the ground.
Who
not just drop
controls the? What company controls the drones?
Can I see
It's
what company controls the drones?
it's
Blech.
actually the station itself. It's an independent contractor. There's money coming in from every one of them, but the station itself is not owned by any of the corporations. That's all you know.
Looks like just the station itself owns the drones. So
So is there no way to hack the drones and just control the drone to land the payload safely?
if I was on the station, maybe I'd need to be much closer, and I'm not going back to space.
You just got back.
I will get a long piece of rope and we'll get John ready to throw him into orbit.
I'm down.
Randomly pulls out like an old football helmet from somewhere.
Okay, well, it was just a thought.
What about our Zords?
Mine can't fly.
Yeah,
Mine
mine.
can.
That could work.
Can it hold cargo?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't really checked it out.
It would, at the very least, bring you close enough to potentially hack the things that you're trying to hack.
What he said.
Bang.
And from there, we throw John.
Could I go that close to orbit in my Zord? Yeah. And then I can just bring it down, probably.
I'll go out and do some research on the areas that got hit the worst by the food shortages, so we can see where we need to focus our distribution.
We should find a place to
Store it, like a cold
store it.
storage.
Cold storage. We have pretty big refrigerators here, but I don't want. We shouldn't put it in the city. People might find it.
Once we get it, if we can distribute it to all of the like supermarkets and everything, and out to the
It's just a,
to the poor and
Why
whatnot,
give it to the
get it.
supermarkets? You give it directly to the people.
we should just put an announcement on the PR page. This is the place. This is the time. Come and get it. Instead
Carefully.
of bringing it to the
Like,
supermarkets carefully, and like this is how much you're gonna like.
Well, yeah.
Tell us how many are in your family. This is how much you get per family. Like,
although a good idea in principle, that would also announce our location, like where we're going to be if
it would announce our
anyone
location,
wanted
but
to.
If
And
somebody attacks us while we're giving food away, that just ups our PR.
it shows that we're doing good for
Good
the
point.
community. It shows we're not what they say, and people will come no matter what because we have food. They're not going to give up that chance, and it's free. We're not asking for anything for it.
Let's try it once and see what kind of pushback we get from our corporate overlords.
And
We can adjust our strategy from there.
And if it doesn't go well the first time, we can just do a delivery service to homeless shelters, to whatever place needs.
Sounds like a plan. How many
Are
people
the
can
drones
fit in
able
yours
to
or
come
above
back
the
down?
table?
To come all the way down to Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One way,
Okay,
but
you
yeah.
got it. Yeah, that's as long as they can safely land, and we're not going to like have smashed bread everywhere.
That's what I was concerned about as well.
Yes, the bread's being smashed.
I just didn't want all the food to get destroyed.
What I said.
Think about the Twinkies.
Also the Twinkies.
We must protect the Twinkies at all costs.
Yeah, so in the cover of night, I will do all this because I don't want people to be like, what is that plane in the sky with that food
So,
container?
if we're not holding it here, we need to find somewhere to hold it first.
I don't think it's safe to hold it in the city.
We can get the AIs looking into that. How many people can come in your Zord with you?
Just me.
Cool. In that case, I will go with Wyatt and help him gain intel about who's the most affected in the community and needs the supplies.
Andronicus can
Just
back up.
scouting
Iris.
locations, basically, to see
Mhm.
where the optimal distribution point would be.
Andy flies too, so Iris
No,
can back up.
Andy does not fly up into the orbit.
Andy, are you able to help the AIs researching if we can find a cold storage place that we can store everything?
Yes, I can do the research.
And then
Yeah.
Zero, do you want to
Yeah.
come with us?
I mean, hold on. I think
You guys want to start a shell corporation for that?
the boxes everything is in now. Are those not already cold storage?
They are, but we're going to need to hide them.
They should also be waterproof. If they're space proof, they're waterproof.
Dropping them under the dick.
Let's hide him under my dick.
See, if you guys would stop laughing at it, we can say it seriously and it'll just be an
I'll
acronym.
never be able to say it seriously.
I'm not even laughing at this point. It's more just like,
We just we bring it and we just bring it under the water.
That's
and
a
we
good
bring them up
idea.
as we need them.
Solid.
Hi.
It's not that bad.
So is.
All of the things I was going to say were bad enough. We pack the food in around the dick to keep it well hidden, so that nobody comes and pilfers it when
It's like a
we're not
sack around the
looking.
dick. Yeah.
Like lots of storage space around the dick that we can then share out amongst the people.
All right. How
It'll
many?
bring a smile to their faces.
We can share our load with everyone.
Directly from the dick.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Can we move on, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stop
How
that.
many crates should I bring down? One or two?
All of them?
As many as you're comfortable. I mean, I feel like the grand plan is to just put a system in place where we're getting all of the shipments.
I think that's as well, but we also want to be discreet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if we're
I
just
mean-
hucking crates into the ocean, someone's gonna notice that eventually.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Once you're
So I
in
think
there,
we'll
you'll
start
be
with
able
get
one
to
or
hack
it.
two
them.
would be best.
I mean, since it's a test run, do one. We'll see how that goes.
whoa,
Maybe two.
yeah, two.
I'll leave it up to you.
Okay.
Do you have the manifest of the crates? Do we know what's in each one?
I can look to see if I do. Can I,
Do we
Matt?
have
Can I
the
have the
barcode?
manifest of what's in these crates with my 22?
Would it be possible
Yeah.
to
So
hack
I'll
the
pull up the
manifesto
manifest.
and make
I
First of all, that's a
certain
different
crates
thing.
disappear?
That's a very different
That's
thing.
a,
The
that's a
manifest
different
demon.
thing.
No,
Um,
no, but so if we know what's in the crates, we bring down the first two. We bring down staples. We bring down bread. We bring down.
Why would we
fruit
need
and vegetables.
stationary supplies?
yeah, no, we bring down the essentials. We bring down canned goods. We bring down
Canned goods,
bread.
noodles. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff that will last a while. Second crate, we bring down.
Cereals
Wait.
and pulses. Yeah.
Yeah, we bring down something a little bit more.
Twinkies.
Proteins
meats,
and
cheese,
flavors and yeah.
Yeah.
And what are you bringing them on board your Zord and then landing with them, or what is the plan for getting them down?
I thought it was hacking the drones that would have originally taken them and then making those
okay.
deposit them.
Yep. And then I was going to have them follow my Zord down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
would there be any way to hack the manifest so that these crates
Just
just...
gotta stop saying manifesto.
I said manifest that time. Whatever it is.
God,
the
your
thing,
accents.
The thing. Okay, is there any way to hack that so that these shipments just never existed on there, so no one noticed that they go missing?
I can probably do that. Yeah.
Or even better, make it look like they went where they were supposed to go.
Or that they went wrong. We could possibly get the what are they called? Drones to come down, relinquish their cargo unto our care, because I can be quite big, so I can handle quite large loads. And then we can send them back into the space, and then when they call them to deliver, then they're just mysteriously empty, and maybe they just dropped it off in space somewhere and it's floating around and they shouldn't have waited, and they have no idea that we ever were there.
Maybe. Yeah, if the drones were able to get the drones to go back up.
So yeah,
Or are
I'll
we
just-
overthinking it? No, Matt's
Yeah.
shaking his head.
The
No.
drones
So
were
we
a
just
one-way trip.
bring the
Yeah.
drones down, then we destroy the drones, and then we live
Getting the
happily ever
drones
after
down
with Bigfoot.
is going to destroy them. They'll be able to
Destroy the drones.
Okay.
keep the, but
Keep
they're
the
not
web
designed
safe.
for re-entry.
Yeah.
It'll be able
Okay,
to.
Ah.
never existed then. We go for deleting all of the logs that they ever existed and leave no
Yeah.
Because
trace.
then potentially
No
we could
survivors.
set up so that we can do this
So
periodically.
so the
and no one
drones
will
will be able
notice.
to get them safely to Earth, but they won't be able to go back into space.
Okay.
Not
so
without
yeah,
some serious downtime and repairs.
All right. So
Is there surveillance of this area where we're landing them?
we haven't decided where
Like in the water. Like we're probably we're talking about
around
landing.
where we are.
Yeah. Is there like a
The only
satellite that
surveillance that I
watches
know
the
of?
city of this area? Because if
Ugh.
we should redirect it, if so.
You see
Is there anything
Milady
that might be watching, we should.
materialize with the projection units or via the projection units. and she laughs. Oh, my dear. Do you think at any point I'd let anybody watch my comings and goings, digital or otherwise?
Had to check. Yes, Andy?
How is Milady looking these days?
Oh, that's right. The last time we saw her, she was getting.
No, that was
fucked up.
Mary.
Oh no,
was
yeah,
Mary.
it's
Oh,
Mary
right.
Shelley. Speaking of, hey,
How is Milady looking these days anyway? You know, how is she?
you know what the fuck?
Milady
Yeah, tell
looks
what's
How's she
lovely.
doing?
She has a
Yeah, that's my girl.
fantastic
All right.
blue dress on,
not yet, not yet, not yet.
nice billowy sleeves that when she moves, you notice has like a dagger up each arm. She has a pistol on each arm, on each hip, a sword at her back, at her waist. She just looks ready for all kinds of mayhem and disaster, and a smile on
She
her
boils
face.
right in. Okay, so we're safe on playing, guys. That's good.
Good. So this is the perfect place to land things then, because no one can watch.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I mean,
So yeah,
yeah.
under cover of dark, I will do that, Matt.
I guess that means John and Wyatt are heading out to survey the city. Recon.
Okay, so we've got a couple of different things going on here at the same time. So,
I love concurrent skill checks. Concurrent skill
Yeah.
checks are so fucking baller.
John and Wyatt, make me a streetwise check first.
I'll do my best.
Difficulty is going to be 10.
I hope I can hit that. Okay, that's pretty good.
It's a group check.
Thank
so only
Christ.
one of you needs to.
Thank Christ. 11.
11.
Fantastic.
I rolled an 11 and a 13. I was like, come on, I can beat a 10 on 2. I can do that.
It is a critical 11. 'cause
Oh,
I rolled
and
a 1 on the D20 and a 10 on the D10.
hey,
If you got one
critical
on the
11.
D20, you can re-roll it.
Yeah, but
But
they
no,
know
it's still-
that they
it's a
only
crit
needed to
success.
get a 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
right.
I'll just take the story point and
Yeah,
take the
that's a-
critical as well.
That's a free story point and
didn't
a
fumble.
success.
It's
That's
not a
not
fumble.
Yeah, it's not a
fumble,
fumble,
just
so no
needed.
story point.
Oh, so yeah, no story point.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll take 2 successes from succeeding and then critting.
You are able to. You've got a fair idea of the city, the not so good areas of the city. And whilst a lot of it is built up around the coastal sides of it, where people have taken on fishing as they've needed to, some slight touristy or tourism related jobs, a lot of the latter died out because really, who wants to see this part of, who wants to see this? The broken down, ramshackle shacks, the boats that have been pulled apart and repaired from other boats, other machines, very Frankenstein's monster style. The fish are interesting, some of them have more eyes than they should have, some of them have more fins than they should have. They still taste good. You do
Cool
know,
fishy.
however, of a power plant that shut down not too long ago that was pouring toxic materials into the water. Thankfully, that does mean that nobody's going to be anywhere near it. And it would be a good spot to drop off any potential cargo.
Yeah, report that location to Iris, and then I guess start work on, making the tweet.
Make me
That's
a
it.
performance check
for the tweet.
Yep.
That's so funny, honestly.
Perform.
You can do it. Like I'll say, Doc will give you an upshift because he very much wants to be involved.
Yeah, I let him. He is much more charismatic than I am, so it's incredibly useful to have. 25. That's a nat 20 and a 5 on a D8. I love getting nat 20s on this die because it's like it's a crown. And let's be real, getting a nat 20 is king shit.
You send out a message on the.
Oh, I do want to wait for the whole other side of the plan to go. I want us to be
I was going to
set
say
up
you
and
send out
ready
one
before this
message
goes
that
out.
just says, "Help is on the
Big
way."
things coming soon.
Yeah, help is on the way. We have a solution to the food shortage problem. Spread the word.
Like,
Roll me-
subscribe, follow.
Roll me 1d100.
Holy! Rolling a D100 is the die that has it's a D10 and the one that has the double numbers,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Percentile.
The 2d10 shaped dice.
42.
I did really bad. 24.
So you say you did very bad, but
At
that's
least
not.
I think on a D. Look, 24 out of 100 is really bad, actually.
It depends on the
Depends
system,
on which way you're
first of all.
stacking the number.
Yeah. And that's
I
not.
was like trying to get
24.
the closest I could to 1.
That's 2,400 new subscribers.
Thank God. To quote my favorite character from the Lord of the Rings, looks like psyops are back on the menu, boys.
I don't remember that part.
You don't remember
It
when the
was-
Urukai are like, we can gaslight them.
No.
It was the after the credits sequence. Did not stay till after the credits.
The Urukai
No.
famous for their gaslighting techniques.
After the
Yeah.
shawarma, what's this see?
Iris,
Mhm.
make me a driving check, please.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I can do this.
Okey-dokey.
You do have an upshift
Whilst
as well.
Iris is
I
dicing.
know, but I'm debating if I want to use my upshift on the driving or if I want to use it on technology. But I think I'm going to use it on the driving
Mhm.
because I
Whilst
have
Iris is
edge on
driving.
everything else.
Yeah, no. Statistically, this is the correct choice.
Yes. Yes. Statistics.
Andronicus is outside,
That's a
just
6.
sat watching the skies in case something happens.
Telescope
Hey,
or
man,
Zero's
no
right there with
telescope?
you.
And Matt, does that 6 hit?
Is the telescope.
1 minute. Did I roll a 1? No, I didn't.
No.
Wait,
two
no, I
and a
rolled a 2.
4.
I can re-roll it.
Oh shit! Get him!
No. Is driving one of your what's it skill checks?
It's any skill check.
No, it's a skill check you pick.
No, it's not.
Yep.
It is.
It is.
You can take it multiple times because you can pick different skills each time.
Pick one skill.
Oh, I never chose a skill. I thought it was for
I
anything.
assumed you took technology.
No, I never actually chose a skill. I just thought it was for anything.
No, you pick a
I
single
read it
skill.
wrong
the
then.
skill on the sheet. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
pick a single skill.
Yeah, you pick one
and you
skill. Oh, that's my bad.
All right. Well, now you have to be
Whoopsie-doodle.
honest because while it
You
would
can-
make sense to be like, I picked driving,
I will let you choose
you have to be
driving.
honest. Would you have done it? Knowing what you know now, would you have said driving?
Fudge nuggets.
This is the 18
Fudge
plus. You can
nuggets.
curse. It's
I
fine.
know I can. I just like saying fudge nuggets.
I quite like hearing fudge nuggets.
Crab nuggets?
Fudge nuggets.
No, shimmy, yeah. Pretty
um,
good.
considering I have a D2 in driving and a D6 in technology with a specialization in hacking, choosing between the two, I'll have to choose driving, and
I'd
I will
even
stick
say
with driving from now on.
if you want to get rid of grid speed transmitters, knowing what you know now, and
And
take
choosing that
aptitude
twice?
augmenters. Yeah.
Twice, then I will do that. Yeah. Thank you.
Because
Hell yeah.
That's what I did with
Yeah.
Sarah. Like, prismatic boon.
It's
Yeah.
a very good. Yeah, I think
It's
Yeah.
a good grid power.
I didn't think I could choose it twice already, so that's why I didn't. So,
it's
but yeah, mechanics. Alright,
okay.
so
So
I
go
will
ahead and
yeah,
re-roll
re-roll that too.
D20.
re-roll that too.
Please. Come on, Dice Christ. Don't be an asshole.
RNGesus.
No,
That's another fucking 2. That's insane.
I
That
hate
is
this.
that is absurd. How the fuck did that happen?
And I'll just re-roll this 2 again. No, I'm kidding.
That's another 2. Okay, the bot's broken. The bot's actually broken.
Roll a physical 1d20.
Yeah, roll a d20. That's an 18 from 0.
That's the opposite of a 2.
I had to check. I had to
No, but
rolled
it
a
is 2
1.
less than a 20.
So
I rolled a 1.
she rolled
Would you
1.
like to use
But
a story
then
point to
story
re-roll the
point,
1?
Yes,
re-roll
I
that
want
one.
to use a story point, and I'm
We're
using a
getting
different
crazy.
die.
We're getting crazy.
That's a
You rolled a
16.
0.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Critical 14.
That's a 10 plus. That's a 10 plus my 4, so critical 14.
Fantastic. You
You still
fly,
fail.
That was a ride.
you fly your lovely Zord up and away from the island that is your base.
You know what it's called.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And you take it up at quite a steep angle, just trying to get. I feel like somebody needs to mute Jay. Just trying to get that height. You hit that point between. You get that point of low Earth orbit, and
Why'd you DM that to me and not share it with everybody?
go ahead
Why-
and make me a
why did you
technology
PM me
check
that?
while they're having a God knows what moment.
I'll
Will
tell you.
do,
I'll tell
sir.
you at the end of the stream.
Edge. A minute, I didn't click on hacking. Edge.
Oh, that's so funny.
18.
Fantastic. Roll me 1d4.
Two.
That is how many containers that you have control over.
That's exactly the number I wanted.
Let's fucking go. Kill
And
this.
having examined the shipping manifest,
Oh.
you know exactly which of the 2 shipping containers to target, and you slowly bring them down towards the planet at an angle that the AI is computed as the best re-entry angle, taking into consideration timing, weather patterns, everything. You are able to monitor it all, watching from your Zord, and then as the drones struggle to keep it aloft, you watch as it begins to pick up speed. The outer components of this shuttle, a combination of ceramics and other materials that are designed to ablate under the heat, wear away, are just turning red and then white at that friction, at that heat with re-entry. And you watch as these 2 little stars plunge down into the waters just off of the coast, where Wyatt and John.
Wish right now. Airplanes in the night sky.
I will put my Zord back in the bay, make sure all of the data from those 2 shipping cargoes are erased from their databanks and whatnot.
Make me another technology check.
That's what I do. That's my job. 23.
You do indeed delete all of the data. They never existed. What shipping containers?
And then, yeah, that's what I do. And so then I walk in triumphantly. Ha ha ha.
You walk into Wyatt singing.
I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now.
You have the
Takes me
food.
back.
You have a plan.
We have a meeting point. We have a viral tweet. Yeah, time to execute, right? We got
I
all.
think the
It's the
executing
middle of
of
the night.
said plan may have to wait until next episode. Just because we may
Look, I'd rather do this in the middle of the night.
we may need a map for that just in case.
Yeah.
Not eerie at all.
Listen.
Yeah, I definitely.
I get. Yeah, no. I can be. In terms of party composition for the distribution of the food, me and John can be working for like first line of defense, armed and ready for anything that these companies plan to send at us. Can y'all three handle the initial distribution and then join the fight if things start going sideways?
Yes, but I don't know if we should actually show our weapons unless it's necessary. We don't want to seem.
Well, I mean, we have Wyatt on Overwatch somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And John is a
We
weapon.
might as well.
John is a weapon.
True.
Yeah. And
True.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
Andronicus
don't
is
want
a
to
really
seem like.
big weapon.
yeah, Zero is also a weapon.
I think you meant tall.
I just don't want to seem like a-
Hostile. Understood.
Exactly.
I'll
But
make
we
sure
can
to stay out
definitely
of
do
it.
more.
Come and take your bread.
Yeah, I'll
We'll
make sure to
definitely
stay out
be
of
shimmying,
sight.
though.
100% shimmy upped. So
Yep.
you're getting better. You're getting better.
Shimmied to the
If you hadn't
10.
called me out,
I mean, look,
made
it's progression. We're gonna get
Immersion
there.
therapy.
One day, mark my words.
Shimmersion.
One day, Sabina, unironically, will go shimmy up Blue Ranger, and it won't even be a joke. There won't be a laugh. There won't be nothing. It'll just
And
be
that's
business.
when we'll start playing My Little Pony instead.
And that's when I leave the show forever. Nah, you get it though. All right, so I can't wait. Honestly, I'm really excited for this.
I am too. We're doing something good! Yay!
We get to do a good thing. We got to show good team coordination on like the setup for this event.
I'm really
This
impressed.
I'm very
Like-
excited.
The jokes.
I-
Oh, sorry.
I would like to task the lady with scanning the food in the containers to make sure that it is not poisoned, so that we haven't been lured into a trap to feed poison food to all of the people and then be
That's
made
such a
out to be
good-
bad
that's
guys for
That is a
killing all
really
the
good
people.
idea.
Have I been that evil?
Yes.
Seriously.
Nobody
Matt,
knows
it's
you
less-
are like.
Matt, it's less
It's
the
not
commentary
you.
on you as a game director, but like cyberpunk dystopians are filled with that much corporate. It's worth checking. It's not even like it's not a bad call.
Even in the
We gotta
chat,
check the containers for
Torchlight.
bombs.
Can't wait
and
to see how the government
poisons.
turns this against you.
That,
I'm
that's
just like-
but like,
Hey!
again, that's not on you as a right. That's you doing this the scenario correctly.
Yeah, it is.
That is the kind like. Have you read Dune?
Yes.
Like, They have two different words for being poisoned by food or by drink. Like that's the level of corporate espionage and backstabbing we are fucking dealing with. That's not even that's a great call.
Okay. As long as I'm not like
Reasons
making
why
you
I'm not
all
allowed to
super
DM.
paranoid to the point of terror.
Yeah, no, it's worth doing. Like
Okay.
Matt, in the real world, I work for a faceless global megacorp. I know evil.
True.
Sees it in the
Okay.
mirror every day.
I
And then
am
he-
that evil. Yeah.
And then he puts his sunglasses on, and the sting from "Won't Get Fooled Again" hits.
In that case, ready for next week when we see
When,
try
how
to
this
do
all
a
when
good
the time
goes.
thing.
zones have realigned.
We try to do a
Yeah,
good
time zones stop being time zones.
Yee.
Yeah. We're going to go starting with Sabina and working our way
hi.
backwards. Favorite moment for you? Favorite moment for another player?
Oh gosh, Iris had a lot of good moments this week. Just I liked getting to do all of my technology checks like normal, and then just getting the food. That was fun. I like that. Favorite moment for another player was just Zero and Wyatt getting the burgers. That
The
was
further
just
adventures of
insanity.
Zero
It
and
was a
Wyatt.
lot of fun. Yeah, their adventures are always fun. I love it.
Crazy, but fun.
Yep.
Jay.
For other players, it was probably the many misadventures of Wyatt and Zero, like the burger shenanigans at the Thai Tuesday truck. For Andronicus, it was because it didn't end up needing to be anything, which was cool. But it was him going outside and just sitting, just kind of being Overwatch, just in case something went wrong, like up in the skies, in case somebody very big needed to catch something as it fell down. So it was just this image of him sat on the dick watching the night sky.
I thought you were gonna say that your favorite Andronicus moment was you DMing me that joke and telling no one else. Real talk. This motherfucker DMs me, I'm gonna be outside, sat on the dick, and I'm like, why? Why was that a private message? Why did you send that to me specifically?
You just have that kind of face.
I'd like you to. What did you mean by that? Would you like to elaborate?
You started it with the DMs earlier. I finished it.
That's fair.
Michael
Although
H.
you didn't answer the question I asked you. Michael H., it's your turn. Favorite moment?
Oh, am I up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, for me, it's pretty easy. Just the burger time.
Burger
And-
Town, my favorite restaurant.
Yes, fucking burger buffet. Let's go. And canonizing Pony Team 5.
How we started this insaneness.
Exactly. And someone else.
God, everyone else sucked. I was just so godlike.
I was. I'm so good. It's hard to think. It's
I
hard
was
to think of
just-
other people.
I was just so fucking on it. Everyone else looks like a scrub by comparison.
I mean, you said it.
You're
not
saying the
me.
quiet part out loud again, Panic.
I think from just poor John, like making out with the window, trying to see what's going on.
He can't be included because it could eat him in a second. It's like Wolverine versus Magneto. It's his natural counter.
I mean, we're all saying this, but out of curiosity, does anybody remember who it was that did try punching themselves?
Yep.
I don't.
Was it John?
Nope.
No.
Panic.
Yes, but I didn't punch myself.
You missed.
Favorite moment for you?
My favorite moment for Wyatt would probably the whole like reconnaissance stuff at the end where like we were like, all right, we're all gonna like the Burger Town thing it's like a fun like filler episode, But like the part where like, all right, we've got the plan. Like we know who's gonna hack the stuff, get the food down. We're gonna go survey the area like that. I really love that kind of logistical like consecutive roles are dope as fuck. It's like while you're doing this, I'm gonna be doing this, and we come together to form the. It's fucking awesome. I love it so much.
Teamwork.
And my favorite scene for someone else. God. I don't. Everything that broke the cast was just a great. It was a great moment. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy up, shimmy, shimmy down. The canon name. The shimmy shimmy all around. The canon name of the of our island fortress being the Derelict Island Cave Keep.
We're such children.
It's not derelict any longer. It's just the ick.
We have. I mean, look. Has anyone spruced it up? I'm pretty sure we're still kind of derelict.
I mean,
But
technically,
Yeah,
it's
we're
now
still
the
kinda
We've made it
lived-in.
worse.
it's gotten worse since we moved in.
It's the
We brought the property
lived-in
value down.
island cave keep. So it's
Oh,
the
so we
lift.
licking?
It can still be derelict and lived in.
But I guess specifics of character. Iris was really fucking good this session. Like, God, like absolutely. Oh wait, no, 100% favorite moment. That fucking insane spree of twos. Fucking
So roll two.
It's still me.
Roll another
shit!
two.
I rolled the 2. It's okay. I have a thing that I can re-roll the 2. Then all the shenanigans are in that. It's like, all right, rolling it again. Fuck! It's another 2. Shit! And then, but you were like, I got a 2 as well. 3 2s in a row. It's like, fine. Use a real dice. Fucking 1. But we can re-roll that with the story point. 16. The whole thing hits like a Spanish soccer game announcer. Goal! Wild. Fucking phenomenal.
Thank you, Panic.
Before we go to Full of Cold, Michael, Jay, did you have something to say? I think I heard my name. No?
No.
Are you just
Okay.
gonna keep being naughty?
Full of Cold,
No.
Michael. Then.
No. Yeah.
Hello. Favorite moment for John was probably the pervy stare through the window. 'Cause that's what it looked like to anyone observing. Like,
Window
from the
licking
inside.
John.
Yeah, it just looked like some creepy dude. For someone else, either Iris in the outer atmosphere, because that was a cool
Iris in the
sequence.
outfield.
Iris in not quite space.
The
Our
Adventures
group,
of Iris in Not Quite Space.
our group planning session, because they're always fun. Or just Jay and Michael constantly wanting to throw John into space.
Yeah.
So Andronicus has a weird fascination with launching John into space.
Gotta have a hobby.
He has that kind of face.
What do you mean by that?
Well,
The face that launched 1,000 rockets.
thank you everybody for watching. Our filler episode from hell that did somehow progress the story and the plot at the
You're
same
welcome.
point.
Good episode. What are you
Like,
talking about?
I don't know how it worked, but it did.
Because
Mm,
shenanigans always
Matt,
work.
I don't want to overstate this, but maybe we're fucking tight, dude.
I
We're
would say
good.
yeah. Like,
We're good at this.
like
Anybody joining us for the first time and starting off with this session would just be like, what
If you're-
on
if you're-
God's green earth have I
Matt-
just watched?
Matt, when you're editing, put this clip at the beginning of the episode. If you're just joining us, I don't know why.
yes,
A horrible time
apologize.
to start.
there are
We have to
points
recap the rules.
where we are a bunch of chaos gremlins. But
I think you've got that backwards. There are points where we advance the plot and we get on
The
with the
story
story for the
gets
rest
told.
of the time. We are a bunch
the story gets told.
in a
Mr.
fun,
Very perverted
Oh,
language.
enjoyable way.
Shout out to the handsome motherfucker narrating this shit. I don't know who that guy is, but he's killing it.
I love that guy. That guy is amazing.
It's pretty good.
Pretty
There's that
good
kind of
guy.
face.
Look at Matt's headshot. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right,
I
we
just
should
feel
leave.
like I had to
You're a
pause.
tiger.
But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. We will be, tomorrow, Sunday,
Tomorrow we got LTBT.
next week.
Also,
We just keep coming back.
we're an hour later tomorrow, so we're at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time.
It's until the 5th, right? That we're like
7.
Yeah, this Sunday we get to get fucked with. Yes.
Yeah, 7 GMT tomorrow. So
Time zones, people.
time zones, but we'll be back to our regular times next week. Just so you know.
Yes.
Did
Thank
just
you
say
very
sex?
much, Sabina. Bye, everybody. And may the
Next
power
week.
protect you.
I mean, I know what you meant. I'm asking if that's what you said.
No.